Do you ever just have those books that you've been putting off for like months or even years for like one particular reason? And sometimes you need like a little bullying or encouragement or accountability to actually get around to reading them. That's what this is gonna be. So here are 7 books I've been putting off for way too long that I will read by the end of the year. Starting off, we have Shoe Dog. I know this book is gonna be phenomenal. The only reason I've been putting it off is because it's a memoir. I only read like 4 of those a year, if that. It will happen. Next, Variation by Rebecca Yarros. I've actually never read any of her contemporary romance books. I guess I'm just a little bit hesitant to read those and see how she compares. I really obviously like Fourth Wing, but I am hesitant to see how that will transfer over into a contemporary romance, especially because that is a lot of what I read. Next is a book I feel like it's been out forever and it's been on my shelf for forever, and yet I just haven't. It's The Light Between Oceans. Truthfully, I don't even have an actual reason as to why I haven't read it. I don't even really know what it's about. So I'm gonna go into this one probably blind, but I will finish it this year and maybe watch the movie and see how that went. The Girl on the Train. I don't even know how old this book is and how long it's been on my shelf. Still haven't read it. I think it's mostly because I recently got into thrillers within like the past 2.5 years. This one's old, and so in my mind it's not as captivating or as good, which I know, not realistic. Also, as a film adaptation. Mile High. In my defense, I actually only just got this book because everyone's been talking about it for so long, and actually my mom is the one who recommended it to me like 1.5 years ago, and about every other month asks if I've read it yet, so I really need to get on this. Truthfully, I barely have any idea what it's about, other than like, I think it's a hockey book? It's a hockey book, so hockey, romance, taking place, think about planes for sure, Mile High. She's a flight attendant. Maybe I should look into this one, and definitely read it soon, but also maybe read what it's actually about. Okay, this one's probably the worst confession that I've yet to read. The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. I know, there really is no excuse, except that I've read a lot of her other books. I didn't read The Housemaid, honestly, mostly because the audiobook wasn't available, and I mostly read through audiobook. It's just a little bit easier for me. Anyway, so that one wasn't available, and I've read most of her other books, and I've kind of been turned off of her books just because they're very similar when you start to read them sequentially, I guess. Anyway, so that's why I haven't read The Housemaid or any of the other books, even though I own the entire trilogy, and I know there's a movie coming out, so I really do need to read this. We'll get there. And then the last one I haven't read yet is The Night and the Moth. This one actually, the only reason I haven't read it yet is, one, it came out like 2 months ago, so it's not like that. Because I won't allow myself to read this one, even though I have really high hopes for it and have heard really great things about it, and I'm super excited about it. But I won't let myself read it until I tackle some of that, the pile of unread books that I should have read. So once I read a couple of those, then I will allow myself to read this one. And I really hope I get through those books because I really want to read this. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on all the books that I have not read yet, and maybe nicely bully / encourage me to read some of your favorites, because otherwise these will continue to just sit on my shelf for another couple of years, probably.